Alright, welcome back everybody. Today, we are actually going to do something different. So, I was meant to work on this car today, and you know, just build it up, make it a potential drift car. But I completely forgot that we actually have a wagon challenge going on with Raceless. So, the challenge is 50 grand, build a sleeper, or at least sleeper-ish wagon. And we're gonna do that this episode, and I'm super excited. We are currently en route to buy said car. Now I'm really hoping I have enough car slots. That could be an issue if we do not, but it should be fine regardless, as the police chase us. Oh my god, that's not great. But yeah, let me drive there and then we will see what I'm getting. I'm really hoping these police aren't aggressive yet because I can't afford it. But here we are. Let's park up our 200BX real quick. What's up, buddy? Please don't aggro. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. So this is it. This is the Pessima RSV custom, and as you can see, it's kind of a wagon. It's not really a wagon, but it's kind of a wagon. It's fine. However, the main thing that I want to check out as I go to the wrong side of the car is the engine, because I do believe that this is turbocharged. Can I even open this engine? I guess not. Interesting. Can I get it in it and then do it? Ah. Oh, it's still on that side. Lovely. Okay, cool. So, yep, there's definitely a turbo in there, and it looks like it might be something else actually. Hang on. Turbo intercooler. Oh, cool. So it's called like the one up here. That's a fun feature. But yeah, this is really the only option we kind of have, so I think I'm definitely gonna go for this. So we're not gonna need to test drive it. It's 20 grand. Let's just round it up, meaning that we have 30,000 left to play with. So let me just go back to Chinatown. Wow, this is already quite powerful. Look at that. That's not bad. So I know that Raceless's car had roughly 500 horsepower. I think we're gonna beat him. I really do. I'm not gonna know what kind of power we have until probably the multiplayer session, but it should be fine. It should be fine. And one thing I definitely know we're gonna beat him on is going to be weight, because I don't think this thing weighs a lot. At least not compared to that. I think it's the 900 that he had, BTK 900. But yeah, so let's just get this in here real quick as we lose the cops. And then let's just get to building. This might be a short episode, but I'm super excited. I kind of want this thing to run like 9s or 10s. But here we go. Obviously, oh, okay, so it's the dual overhead cam inline 4. Let's see. Okay, stage 3 is the same price as stage 2. You'd be stupid not to. That rhymed. Adjustable race ECU is absolutely needed. And then I think we just go for stage 2. And then that's basically all we're gonna need. It is an all-wheel drive transmission. We're gonna put limited slips on both front and rear, I think. This one's already got a limited slip. Nice. So that's a 427. And then I am done. 427. Perfect. So next up, I think is definitely gonna have to be. Oh, it's already got race coilovers. I guess wheels, right? Wheels is the only logical next step. And I know exactly what wheels I'm gonna go for. But I do want to check out some of these new ones. They're kind of cool. Look at that. Oh my god, we're going for that. And I don't think we're gonna get. Oh damn it! This damn pole. I always get stuck on it. There we go. I think that's as wide as we're honestly going to be able to get them. So 17 by 8. We're going to put some semi-slicks, I think would do well here. Chrome rim, that's fine. Let's do the front. Then front wheels. Find out which ones they were. I think they were these, right? No, close. These ones, perfect. And again, we might need to do some adjustment to that, but it should be fine. 17 by 8, perfect. And then let's go for a semi-slick tire. Beautiful. Now, what else should we do? I think we might need radiator. Radiator is always a good option. So let's search up radiator, ultra high performance. Puts us up to 20 grand. We have 10 grand left. Do want a better steering wheel, because I'm a snob like that. Let's just put that one on. We have 10 grand if we want to change anything. I'm going to change the color though, because kind of crazy else. Let's just do something like this. And then let's sort out this fitment, because it definitely needs a fitment rearrangement. Oh wait, you can just offset the rim? Oh, that's such a good update. We don't have to like worry about the wheels being all weird. Nice. So let's keep that up there. I am gonna give it a tiny bit of camber both front and rear. There you go, just so it kind of fits the arches. And then let's just lower it a little bit more. This should handle all the RPM, I think, so that's fine. And then I think that's good. I think we should be good here. Hopefully it runs decently. It looks kind of cool, to be honest. Okay, the rear needs to go in a tiny bit more, but look at that stance. That's crazy. Let me fix that rear up real quick. Okay, here we go. Rear end is definitely fixed. Haven't hit boost yet. This might be too quick. Oh, we've got an over torque risk. We haven't even done anything. Oh, no way. Alright, let me take you back. Alright, a little bit more finagling and we are ready to go. So, let's see what we can do with this thing. I did change the front bumper to like a better looking one. I think this is way better. And then I adjusted the fitment a little bit more on the wheels. I don't think we're taking tuning into account of price, so I'm not going to include that. But we're at about 42,000 total, including the car. So that's not bad. And we no longer blow up. So this is good news. I think we will get over rev risks though if we're not careful. So we do really have to be careful on that regard. So before we head out to meet Raceless and his wagon, I thought we should probably test a little bit and see how well our wagon does. So I'm going to give it a few scenarios. One, it's going to be the racetrack. As we see here, it's going to be the short one. It's a little bit more technical. Should be a little bit better. Two, we're going to go for a drag race. We're just going to see what kind of times they can put down and whether they're reliable. See if we can do some back-to-back runs. And three, I'm going to try and do a little bit of off-roading. Now, not too much, because as you can see, this car is extremely low. I don't really want to ruin it too much, but we'll see where it gets us. However, let's get straight to it. So here we go, let's line up on the pitch straight, perfect, and let's just send it. Lots of wheel spin, as expected. This is four-wheel drive, but kind of not really. Oh, no brakes though, no brakes. So brakes looks like they might be an issue. I don't know if that was just ABS being a bit silly. I'm hoping it was that, but we'll see. I mean, it's fast in a straight line, that's for sure. However, around the corners, not so much. It kind of is struggling a fair amount. I mean, I know it's big, and I know it's heavy, and this transmission and diff combo probably doesn't really suit it very well. However, it should be okay. I'm really hoping that we can do well. We are suffering from a lot of understeer, and I mean a lot of understeer. We're getting up to the corkscrew now, at least what I like to call the corkscrew. This is always a bit of a tricky corner, but like right now on these tires and this combo, not doing amazing. I'm not pleased. I'm not very happy. But unfortunately, this is what we have, and this is what we're gonna take. So. What best? I should have probably tested this earlier, but it's fine. It's fine. There we go, that was a 126. I am going to try and do a hot lap. Brakes just still not working. Takes 3 to 4 business days. Back to the twisty area. A little bit of lift off oversteer, but honestly, nothing that can't be fixed with a bit of throttle. Lots of understeer. Tons of understeer. I'm just gonna keep it in third because that's where we're just gonna wheel spin, to be honest. So even though all the power is up top, I could modulate, but I'm not that keen on it, to be honest. I don't see this lasting a long time after we're done the challenge. Back to the pitch straight and across the line. So that was a 122, genuinely not that much better from our standing lap. But we also took it extremely easy. Now let's go to the drag strip. I'm really hoping it does better there because right now on track handling corners, it's not doing amazing whatsoever. So let's get lined up and send her on. Don't look at me like that, officer. I did nothing wrong and you know it. Alright, here we go. Lining up, right lane. I like the right lane. It's a little bit of a softer light system. You can just kind of play with it and then let's go. This thing revs way too high. Like I said, pretty quick in a straight line. We should be extremely comfortable here. 10:48. Jesus. That's actually incredibly quick. I thought it was going to be like mid to high 11s, maybe 12s, but surprising. Very surprising. Now let's turn around, line her back up, and go again. Alright, one more time. If we get a pretty close time to the last one, I'm not going to do a third run. I mean, it will show that it's pretty consistent regardless. Let's try and shift a little bit earlier. I really want to keep it between like 6 and 8. That's exactly where it wants to be, I feel like. But yeah, bang on basically the same time. I think almost identical time. So that's pretty good. I'm actually not mad at that. I thought it was going to be a little bit slower. So we ended up winning there, at least in my book. Now, for the part that I'm extremely scared of, that is the off-road section, and I know where we're gonna go. I think the layout is a little bit broken, but we should still have the markers, so we don't have to worry too much, and we should have a lot of fun. But we might hurt the car a little bit, but I'm sure it can be fixed, right? Yeah. Alright, here we are. We are going to do this course, and right now, I mean, I just want to take a moment to appreciate how well it looks, just in case anything happens. I mean, I hope not, but just remember it nicely, you know, like how good it looks and stuff. So, alright, screw it, enough faffing around. Let's just, let's line up. Okay, here we go. Target time of 1:30. I'm gonna launch in second. That actually worked really well. Okay, first checkpoint. Already quite bumpy, but it's actually doing a lot better than it was in the dry stuff. Oh no. It's very wishy-washy. It likes going kind of wherever it wants. We were also doing like 100 miles an hour though, so it kind of makes sense. Let's slow down a little bit. Oh, bumpy. Let's see if we can get a tiny bit sideways. Yeah, not too bad. Big ol' handbrake. I feel like racers right now missing all these shifts. I do have an alignment issue, but it's not awful right now. This car is awful in tarmac. How is it better in the dirt? Okay, coming down to what I like to call the bridge hill. Or hill bridge, I guess. I don't know. I'm kind of making stuff up as I go, but big handbrake again. Try and keep the revs low because I don't want this engine to go kaput. I think it's left through here. Okay, so he has fixed it a little bit. He has fixed it a little bit before the checkpoint would be like sky high. Bit of a jump over the line, and that was a 131. Very, very narrowly missing the target time of 130. But it did okay. I mean, we have a little bit of damage. The alignments... It exists. It's not perfect, but it exists. But she is getting toasty. She is very toasty. But I think it's gonna do well. Now, as of recording this, the challenge has actually happened, so I'm kind of talking out of my ass a little bit. But I would recommend you guys go over to Raceless's channel and watch it because it was a ton of fun. We had back and forth jabs, we modified our cars a little bit, so if you want to see this but better, go over there and have a little bit of a look. But for right now, that is gonna be me for this episode, and I really hope you enjoyed. Have a good one, and I'll see you next time.